and we need to make the processes and the methodology to support it. You know, if I'm recall myself like a QA engineer like 20 years back, when I was sitting on the fence and waiting for 2 months for the developers to finish the code and then deliver something, and then I had the privilege to say, now after you deliver something, don't talk to me for the next few weeks because I need to test it. Now, this is not exist anymore whatsoever, at least not in the technology space, right? We need to make sure that the nightly builds will cover all the, you know, the positive cases and the pipeline that we have defined as part of the continuous testing. Because if we are not going to do it, and if you're going to submit a defect to the developer on code that he was checking like a week ago, he can tell you, no, this is a very old code. I actually checked in like last week. It's not relevant anymore. So there are many things that are happening within the technology vendors as we are, but also what we see is that the more kind of we say traditional industries, they are becoming also technology vendors. You know, we had one conversation with one of the leading airlines companies in the globe, and they told us, you know, we are not an airline company, we are software with wings. And we had a conversation with one of the big automotive vendors, and they told us, you know, we do not produce cars anymore. We produce software with wheels. And it's like full of software that needs to be tested on a daily basis. Just think about the amount of information that is flashing in, and you can make a lot of patterns out of it and understand how the system behave. And you need to be able to respond to this. And the only way to be able to respond to this faster is by adopting those, you know, techniques and methodologies which are part of the Agile Manifesto, part of the DevOps kind of configurations. But I agree with you, Sab, that eventually those are methodologies, and you need to set the tailored methodology that fits to your organization. And after you have this understanding, put the tools on top that will help you to get there. So, yep.
I make it 3:30 in the UK. I guess it's where are we? 10:30 a.m. in the on the East Coast, and wherever you are, whatever. Aaron, Richard, Seb, thanks ever so much for that. That was rather an ad hoc. We didn't have any prepared questions. We didn't have any about an interesting conversation. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. So 30-minute break. If you can.